Hi everyone, the 6th annual GMTK Game Jam begins now. Your goal over the next 48 hours is to make a game that fits the following theme. Roll of the dice.
Recently, me and my sister joined the 2022 GMTK Game Jam.
Hello.
And the theme of the jam was, drumroll please, roll of the dice.
At the start of the first day, I drew the 6 sides of a dice.
And I wrote down some of the ideas on a Google Doc. I came up with a turn-based combat game where the dice roll determines the amount of moves you get that turn. So I made a new Unity project and started to work on it.
After drawing the 6 sides of a dice, I drew a player character and some enemies. The enemies I drew were little blue slimes, blobs, or maybe both.
During the first day, I made a dice rolling system, an enemy system, and a move selection system. I decided to have most of the moves deal different amounts of damage depending on the dice rolls so that I could have different varied types of moves.
While my brother was coding the game, I drew some weapons that the main character was going to use, but they ended up being some randomly selected cosmetic items. Then I drew some items that the blobs were going to use were rare.
At the end of the first day, I had imported the weapons that the player was going to use and the enemy equipment into Unity. Then I made some new enemy types, like the donut enemy, which deals more damage but has less health, and the plunger enemy, which barely deals any damage but has lots of health.
At the start of day 2, I drew a health bar, some player shields, 2 player helmets, and more enemy equipment.
When my sister finished drawing the health bar, I imported it into the project and using a slider, made it display the enemy and player health.
I also drew 3 backgrounds. One was grassy, with some scattered stones here and there. One that had a flower bed and a little puddle. And one that was on the beach with a sandy path.
After making plenty of enemies, I made a level selection scene, a move selector, and a scene to read about what each of the moves do. I also added weapons and shields as a visual change.
Then I drew a main menu, a background for the level selection scene, and I made some music for the main menu and the game. Starting right now, I'll play the music I made.
After all of this, the project was ready to be put into an itch page and released, but then Unity decided not to allow me to make a WebGL build, and I ended up submitting the project 3 hours later than I planned to. There is still plenty of time to create a page and upload some of the images though. After the jam, I started working on the game again, but this time instead of continuing on with the game, I started over again because I didn't want to mess with the smelly spaghetti code.
Here's a quick video of the new and improved Blobs Dices.